Eating the African way shows the values of Africans, yeah? So with your little support, I believe that this channel can go a long way. So if you are seeing my face on this screen, you click on this video because of WODEMAYA, do me a favor. You know how we do it. It's by force to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Maya.
Subscribe to this channel to enjoy, eating African food the African way.
Uganda has been amazing. I'm enjoying every single time in here. I'm going to try my best for all of us to create content together. I've extended. I have 5 more days just for you all. I am so sorry for keeping you here. It was not intentional. So before any questions, on behalf of my wife and I we just want to apologize.
Okay, you're forgiven.
Am I forgiven?
Yes.
Now the show can continue.
Thank you. So the question is, if you had to pursue your aeronautics or study for it,
Yeah.
what would you be doing?
Wow. Apart from aeronautics? Apart from YouTube?
Yeah.
Apart from YouTube,
Apart from YouTube and your profession, what would you be doing?
I think I'll be helping communities as a full-time job, impacting lives in the villages. Because I think today I cried, this afternoon. I cried when I saw this lady, Sala Torres. I mean, she built a school for her community. And I think I even made a pledge to make sure that every kid in that school have a school uniform and make sure every kid in that school has a chair and a table to study on. So basically, if I didn't do like maybe YouTube or being an aeronautical engineer, probably I'll be that guy who goes to communities making sure everyone is okay. Probably it could be a part-time job for me.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I enjoy doing.
That's awesome.
Impacting lives in villages and communities. Yeah.
So we'd like to hear from your wife. What's her opinion?
Babes.
What do you think you'd do if it wasn't teaching for you right now? What do you think your journey would be like right now?
Maya's journey.
Oh, for you.
Well, for me,
Yes, please.
real estate.
Real estate.
I love real estate, constructing houses, just real estate. I love properties. Yeah, that would do it for me.
Awesome. Awesome.
So another one is when you started out creating content. You started, definitely every one of us, when we start, we don't know the direction. And then we also feel like we don't want to tell people who are close to us when they get embarrassed. At one moment when you started, the two of you, did you get embarrassed to share what you were doing then or what you started?
I think I normally get embarrassed when I watch my old videos now. But before, I thought I was the coolest kid in town. When I watch my own videos, I used to watch my own videos so many times. I mean, I don't know, we have so many YouTubers in here. I'm that guy who used to refresh my video, and I refresh, I'll get another view. I didn't know I was the same person who was, the views were counted. So I used to celebrate. But, oh wow, I think it's normal, eh? So for now, I would say that I don't feel embarrassed any video I've shot, but I mean the old videos, I get embarrassed watching them. I don't want to watch my videos myself, especially when someone is there. Now.
What happened for you?
For me, when I started content creation, I wasn't embarrassed. I thought it was so cool what I was doing. I was very excited about content creation. Oops, sorry. I was so excited about content creation. Though now looking back, just like Maya, I'm like, what the hell was I doing? I've been tempted so many times to delete some videos because you look at it and it's like, what the hell, But yeah, back then it was so cool.
Awesome. We remember those videos when you were in your small bedroom.
Yeah.
Your bedroom.
You haven't put them in private yet. So the thing about younger YouTubers, we usually go back to the very, very old YouTube videos to see Yeah, it's what starts. Right now, we need to see the real one.
I think
So it's amazing.
you just need to trust the process. That's it.
Thank you so much. So we have another quick question here. If you were to start a YouTube channel as a beginning today, which niche would you do? You know, these days talk about niches, all that, things like that. If you were to start afresh, given all the information you have, all the experiences that you've had, what do you think you would do?
I will be Dr. Daniel. I'll be a farm, like I'll create farm videos because personally I enjoy making farm videos, but that's not my niche. You understand? So if I should start a new niche, I think I'll go into farming videos. And believe me, it's one of the content that a lot of people are looking for. He's not going to tell you guys the truth, but some of you can venture into only farming and nothing else.
What would you do different? If it's a niche into farming, into agriculture, then what would you do different to start a channel?
Go straight to the point without not knowing what I was doing. When I started YouTube, I didn't know anybody. I didn't have any mentor. There's no one who I would say he was up there that inspires my content. No one. Basically, I was learning from my own videos. So those times, I have to pass through corners before I get to the main point that I want to share. But this time around, straight to the point and I'm out.
For me, if I started today, I do more family content. For me, it's so easy when I create content with my dad. People love it with my grandmother, and I'm like, God. I started like going around cities, you know, around Nairobi, restaurants. I'm like, damn, if I started now, I just, you know, do the videos I'm doing with my dad now, I do them more. But I don't regret it because everything I've done has led me to this point. But yeah.
Awesome. Beautiful. Second last question from our small corner here. You guys, you're newly married. You're newly married. So, how do you deal with because you're always on the road. There are also issues of burnout. Like you feel like I think I'm dying. I don't think I should be doing this anymore. I mean, how do you deal with that conflict? Because you need to do the content. You know, right now, I believe you have a calling in your life that you can't take lightly. I mean, WODEMAYA always said, you just can't wake up one day and you're like, I'm done. Surely. So, how do you deal with burnout? I think the questions are confusing, but burnout, burnout and also with the family. I mean, you're apart probably most of the time.
I think we understand each other more than what people out there think they know us. I normally say you guys don't know us even one bit because we choose what we want you guys to see. What you see out there does not define us. When it comes to burnout, as a content creator, you will always be burnout. But let me tell you something. You have to take a break. And when you take a break, that break should be 2 weeks minimum. One other thing about YouTube is that as soon as you drop, I mean, you said you want to take a break, everything goes to gray. And picking up again is extremely tough. That is why some of us, even if you are away, you're still seeing videos online because we've employed people to help us with the videos. Like, I think last year, November, I never went online. I was never online, but my videos were online. Maybe most of you are watching thinking that I was there. I was never there, right? I have people that I've put in place to make sure that the content are flowing even if I'm away. So as a content creator, don't kill yourself just because of a YouTube video. Make sure you take some break and take care of yourself. But for me and her, believe me, even if you think she's not with me, she's with me in spirit.
Awesome. So, Trudy, can you respond to that?
Okay, so about burnout, me, I get burnt out a lot. And yeah, just like Maya said, I try to take a break. Sometimes I take a week's break or like 2 weeks. Guys will be like, oh, it's been so long, I'm not seeing you online. Yeah, but then sometimes it's just too much. So I advise people to just take a break. And then when you're taking a break, you just reflect on what you can do better and stuff like that. And then when it comes to us, what was the question? When it comes to us, What about our relationship?
How do you deal with it, the distance?
The distance?
Distance when he's away and you're away, and it's insane. I mean,
So,
how do you do?
okay, for me, I don't know. We talk all the time. Like, we are always talking, like in the morning, at lunchtime, at night, even when you're not together. So it's not very difficult. Plus, since we got married, we've been together a lot more than we were when we were dating, because I officially moved to Ghana. So it's not like I live in Kenya. I just go to Kenya to visit my family, then I go back to Ghana. So I feel like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good response, really. Okay, I want to get a few questions from just here.
I think everyone has a question, I guess.
Absolutely.
And can we make the question in a way that it will benefit the people that are here? I know we are all content creators, right? Ask questions about how to make your YouTube channel grow. Ask questions about how to make money. It's very relevant, eh? Yes. Ask questions about how to build your brand. I'll be here. I can spend the whole day just to answer your questions. The whole night, thank you. And before I do that, please let me just say this before I forget. I think I need to speak to the president. I decided to spend 4 more days here for you guys. But what we're gonna do is, you guys should form a group, or let's say this group, that group. Please don't form more than 5 groups, man. And then every day I will dedicate myself, come up with a content idea as a collab. This is just for you, all right? This is just for you. Like, I'm a big fan of supporting creators, but I hate drama. One of the reasons why I stopped making videos with YouTubers was drama. Like, I would just come up and say that, okay, let's create a YouTube video together. When I go back to my house, I check on YouTube, they said, oh, WODEMAYA's new girlfriend. And I'm like, what I just wanted to do was to help. And because of that, I think if you can check my channel, I stopped making collab videos, not because I just wanted to be free from drama. I'm a drama-free person. So I'm gonna start again from Uganda, collaboration, because that is the best way to grow. So let's do this, form a group. The video should be within Kampala. Pick up an idea. Personally, I have an idea. That's moving around the city of Kampala. So you guys should come up with a content idea, something that you think is so unique to Uganda that I have to see before I get out of here. But the video is gonna be 20 minutes. So each person, if you are 4 people, this person takes 4 minutes with Maya, 4 minutes with Maya, 4 minutes with Maya, and we're gonna edit for 20 minutes. And now you can ask your questions. I'm available sitting down. Thank you. I'm just gonna be honest with you all because I always wanna encourage content creators. So as I sit here with 1 million subscribers, I'll go $20,000 to $40,000 every month. Yeah, that's just accents only. So when you talk about brands that we work with, I personally don't work with brands. I do one-time thing. I don't want to go into details about that because some of the brands will be mad at me. But yeah, that's like 20 to 40K accents, YouTube only. But when it comes to the others, yeah, it's more than accents. Thank you.
How do you guys deal with people using your content without your consent?
Good question. Great question. My channel got hacked, and a lot of people were saying that I sold the channel, which was crazy because the worth of the channel, I don't think anyone can buy it. But what really happened, if you ask me, I had no idea. I was just there and I saw that I've been logged out from my account. But I was so lucky because I have in contact with YouTube. So the first thing that I did was I reached out to YouTube and said, I can't log in my account right now. So what they did was like, oh my goodness, even when they checked, because your videos that you're creating, right, YouTube has the backlog. Some things that you can't see, they see. So they checked and they were like, everything is okay. So I should try and log in again. I tried logging in again, it didn't work. And then YouTube called and said, oh my goodness, your channel is in trouble. So what they did was they protected the videos behind the scene. That's why even when I got my channel back, my videos were not deleted. So they protected the videos. They disabled my Gmail account. So the people really hacked the channel. So I couldn't have access to my own channel. This can happen to each and every one of us in here. You have no control over it. I'm not the first person that my channel has been hacked. I've seen so many big creators that their channels have been hacked. But one thing that I would say that even when they hack your channel, you will get it back. Because YouTube have system in place that help content creators to regain their channels. I hope I've answered the question. Is there anything else?
How do you deal with people using your content without your consent?
Personally, I have no problem about people using my content. If you check my YouTube videos, you see it's under Common Creative. Check. We have a system where we call the standard something.
Yeah.
Standard license?
Yeah, standard license and Common Creative, where people can reuse your content. For me, the goal for being on YouTube is not about being selfish. It's not about making money. It's all about touching lives. So if you take my content and you want to use it in the right way, I don't have any problem with that. I've never striked any channel for using my content. I didn't see a video that I've uploaded, people pick it up and upload on their own channel. Without any, see, WODEMAYA is just a free guy. I don't care how people use my content. All I want to know is that the message is spreading. That's the most important thing for me.
How does MissTrudyy handle it?
How people take in your content.
Oh, same. I never strike anyone. It's okay. Anyone can use my content anytime.
So we hope you're not calling them to steal your content.
That's a good one. That's a good one. How to find your niche? That's a very tough question. You see, when you start a YouTube channel, you might be creating one particular content, but it doesn't work for you. If something is not working for you, why are you still doing it? You need to try and experiment so many things to see which one works best for you. I started as a comedian, yes. Oh yeah. I used to crack jokes, but I was not funny. Yeah. And I realized that it was not working for me. My channel was not growing. What did I do next? I started talking about being an African living in China. And that's when my channel started growing. I left China, came to Africa, and I started Africa to the world, traveling different African countries, making videos. Yes, the videos were getting views, people were getting to know me, but believe me, the best niche I've ever had was interviewing entrepreneurs. And I got this niche in 2020 during COVID when I couldn't travel. So I was like, what am I going to do different this time around? Why did I focus on entrepreneurship? One, it had more impact than my previous content. Two, my channel was growing in a way that I've never seen before. When I started my entrepreneurship series, I had 300,000 subscribers. By December, I started in May. By December, I had 600,000 following me. That's like double of my subscribers in less than 6 months. Now, apart from getting the subscribers, each video of every entrepreneurship series don't give you less than $3,000 to $4,000 per video. You know why? Because YouTube is not about views. I always tell people, get it right. It's not about views. It's about where are the people watching you from and the kind of content that you're creating. You can't compare 1 million comedy channel to 1 million entrepreneurship channel. Because a comedy channel cannot get closer. The gap is huge. Not because of the views, but because of the value of the people that watches the channel. So that's why I'm telling you, finding your niche, I cannot come and tell you, do this, do that, do that. But experiment. If you are doing makeup, you think it's not working for you, why are you still doing makeup? At least there are a lot of makeup videos online. I'm not saying, but try new things. See, the African YouTube space is boring. Why is it so boring? Because African YouTubers have decided not to be creative. And when you talk about it, people are saying that, oh, you're trying to hate on your fellow content creators. No. There's so many things that when I walk around, I see as content, but no one is talking about it. I've seen that now. The village content is becoming popular now. I said it in Ghana 3 years ago. Why are you guys not showing our village lifestyle? Now, I've seen a lot of people are doing village content. The food we eat can be content on its own. Have you just woke up one day and say that, okay, you're eating matoke, today you're going to eat? I think the mistakes that most of you make, you think the whole world is just like your country, so we know everything. I think Trudy said she didn't know like the safari and people are mad. I didn't know either. I posted a picture with a gorilla. And then my friends from Rwanda were like, oh, you're back in Rwanda. Ah. I'm like, no, I'm in Uganda. The first thing that she said, are you sure you're does Uganda have gorillas?
Yeah. Wow.
She was surprised. This is your neighbor. So it's your duty.
Just an interruption, small interruption.
Thank you.
Actually, Uganda has almost 0.5% of the total population of the mountain gorillas.
Why are you not telling us? And you are telling me. So you see, this is the problem that we have as African content creators. There's so many things. Go out there. Don't just be in your room and you think, oh, hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please. And I also want to ask, why are you creating one type of videos? Just because maybe you watch MissTrudyy doesn't mean that you have to be doing the same video as MissTrudyy. Yeah, she inspires you to go out there and do something different, something unique that a lot of people are interested in. So finding your niche, the niche is out there, but it's up to you to go find it. I hope I answered that question right.
Well answered.
Oh, our next location, I can say Senegal. It is always my dream to wanting to see MissTrudyy and also WODEMAYA. So I have 2 questions for both of you. The first one is how do you sustain or maintain your finances? Because I'm also a travel content creator. So how do you manage it? Then the second question, Mrs. Trudy. So for you who is I know you might be having some challenges like traveling to different countries, and how do you manage your fear as an YouTuber?
Okay, so about the finances, initially, like, I don't know, 2 years ago, I just used to travel. Like, I wait for my salary to come in like this and I'm gone. Like, I'm in Kenya and I'm like on fire, waiting for my salary, planning my next trip. When my salary comes, I'm gone. But then at the end of the year, Maya asked me, how much have you saved? And I'm like, you've saved? He's like, yeah, you haven't? I'm like, I had 0 in my account. Because I used to travel all the time. And it hit me. And he was like, what if, you lose your job right now? What happens? From that point, I started saving. Because you have to be wise. You just can't use all your money to travel. So thank God, most of the time these days, we find that we don't pay for our tickets sometimes. Because like coming to Uganda was sponsored, so we didn't pay. When I go to the US, it's sponsored, I don't pay. So we find that I save a lot of my money, I put it in real estate and stuff like that. But sometimes I have to use my salary. Thank God also sometimes my husband would be like, oh, let me pay your ticket. I'm like, yes, thank God, So I'm gonna save the money. But long ago it wasn't like that. So for me, he always reminds me, you have to think of the future. What if YouTube shuts down? You have to save. So me, God, I save a lot. I save, and also when you travel, we are savers. We don't go to the most expensive places. We go to what is affordable, not too cheap, but not too expensive. Because we've not made it in life, we are still trying to make it. So yeah, but thank God, sometimes the cheap is sponsored. You sleep in the best hotels, like here in Uganda, we are at Peak. I hear it's one of the best.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not like we're spending. If it was us,
Airbnb.
yeah, we go to something more affordable because you have to save money. Like you don't just live life, you know. I think that's it. What was the other question?
Solo travel.
Oh, solo travel as a female is difficult. But thank God for confidence. I just find myself confident. Like, plus it's like, what do you have to lose? People will look at you and then what? They're gonna look away at the end of the day. I just try to be really safe. I'm not out at night, especially when I travel alone. By 6, usually I'm back in my hotel room. I leave early, I come back early. Yeah, and also I just try to dress well when I'm in a country that I don't know. When I'm in Ghana and Kenya, I love short and tight things. But when I'm not in a country I know, it's better to be safe than sorry. You don't want to get stoned. Have I answered your question? Yeah. Thank you.
I think when it comes to how do you sustain your account, I will advise every creator out here, know that YouTube is not forever. You're enjoying it today, tomorrow it might not be there. So wherever money that you make, 70% needs to go into an investment. I'm not a big fan, she's saying saving. I'm not a big fan of saving. I'm a big fan of investing, right? So when I rather put money into real estate than to put money in a bank. So what I do is like 70% of my money goes to my real estate business. And then from there, the rest of the money, I pay my team. I make sure like I have something small for myself. Like I always work broke. But you look at me and be like, this guy is broke, man. Because like I don't buy, thank God for my wife, because I don't remember the last time I bought a t-shirt. I'm not being stingy, but I'm a big fan of just living my life without thinking about what people think about me. You see, when you try to impress people, that's when the problem comes. So please, I would advise every creator out here who is monetized, as soon as the first dollar hits your account, please, if you want to save, that's okay, but don't save in Ugandan shillings. Don't save in your currency, save in dollars. Because you know that if anything happens, your money is still intact. Thank you.
My name is Nicholas. And my
Nicholas.
is about eating the African way. It's about food, eating the African way. And my community has been asking me to find you as well. I don't know if I will find time. And also, my channel is so expensive, and I would like you to advise me how I can do videos on a low cost.
So you eat across Africa or you eat across Uganda?
So it's eating the African way.
Eating the African way.
Yes.
Africa. Well, yeah, I know, but what is eating the African way?
Food content. Food from scratch.
Okay. For now, Uganda.
The question is, he creates content about local foods everywhere. For now, he's in Uganda. And it's expensive. Literally, you have to buy the food, open where it's going to make the food so that you can film. So he needs to be advised. How can he go about it? Did I get you right?
See, travel content is so expensive, but you have to start small. If you think the food is expensive, go to the chop. You guys have choppers here? Like the roadside meals. That is actually the best content than to go to the expensive where it's diluted. When I want to do a street food video, I'll go to the roadside. It's not because it's cheaper, but it's something that so many Africans can relate to, right? So I would say that for now, go the affordable way and brand yourself in a way that in the next 2 years, you will not buy a single food with your own money. I don't know if I'm making sense. See, when I will advise you all, when you go to someone that you want to shoot a video and they shut you down, take it as a source of motivation. If I tell you the number of doors that were closed for me, I go to them, they tell me, you are not BBC, you are not CNN, we don't want you to interview us. Now I see them following me, they want a video from me. But right now you have to pay me for me to come and do that video for you. So just start small, do your thing, go the local way, and build yourself. When you build yourself, I don't know, the most expensive restaurant even in Kampala will look for you. That's how it's supposed to be. When I started, imagine I'm the guy who wears shorts, slippers, and you want to sit down with billionaires. Who are you? But I think I started small, got to know one person, and this person, let me tell you, some rich people in Africa, they are all friends. So once you get into that circle, they will introduce everybody to you. I came to Uganda. Personally, I didn't know who Ham is. My wife was the one who was looking for Ham. And I was there, and then I was having a conversation with someone in the room, and they were like, oh, you need to meet Ham. And I was there, I received a phone call. It's like, hey, you have to meet Ham tomorrow. And we're talking about Ham right there. The following day, there we go. And then I was like, hey, babes, you are the one who wanted to see this guy. So you just come and let's go. I met him, we sat down, we had an incredible conversation, went to his house, did a house tour, which is coming out soon. But I would just tell you, nothing is impossible. Build yourself as a creator. Find a niche, and all these people will come to you. And when they come, they're not just coming, they pay. Okay? So, this is what I'm going to tell you. I know you want to meet Ham. It's so hard to meet Ham, by the way. Because I was there when, on my birthday, Ham sent me a happy birthday, Maya. And I'm like, God, I think I've made it in life. I think I made it in life. So it is what it is. Just do your thing and start from somewhere. Yeah? Search for your niche like the way you are finding the right woman, man. And the same goes to the ladies. They'll say, I'm not getting married because I've not found the right one. Yes, that's how YouTube niche is. See, it's so beautiful when you find your niche, and then you go out, create, people are waiting for the next video. So please, don't give up on finding your niche. What you are doing now, if you think it's not working, please stop and look for something else. And as soon as you find that niche, stay consistent and watch your account go green, 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 green. Because every video you drop goes out there because you found your niche. And lastly, it takes only one YouTube video to be big on YouTube. Only one, not two. You might create 1,000 videos, but when you find that niche, that one video, that's it. That's your breakthrough. So keep creating till you find that one breakthrough video. Thank you.
My question is, you've interviewed entrepreneurs here, the farmers, you've seen what they're doing as agriculturists or something. You have interviewed presidents, you have interviewed politicians, you have interviewed spiritual people, real estate guys. I mean, so many people in your channel. But I see one thing that really touches you most is the leadership in Africa. So my question is, through all those interviews, have you had something trigger you or has something arose in you through the leadership channel to think about if you can go into the line of politics in the future? Has it triggered you at some point?
WODEMAYA for president!
Oh, he told me to answer the question for him.
The
is going to be start his political career in the next like 10 years, because in Ghana you're not allowed to run for presidency until you're at least 40 years. So yeah, you can't be president if you're under 40 in Ghana. But I'm so proud of him because I know he's going to be president, and looking at the future.
I personally want to see things change on the continent. I sometimes cry a lot when I travel within Africa just to see how leadership in Africa is so wrong. And I feel like I'm still learning along the journey. And one thing that I've really discovered about leaders in Africa, it's more like each one for himself, God for us all. But that shouldn't be the case. But for me to tell you guys that I want to run for president, let's hope and see that for the future, man. Let's see what the future holds. But I've been thinking about it a lot in terms of how do we change things. But I can't expose myself about the plans and all of that. But don't worry. I have the future president in here. And if anything like that happens, believe me, I'll be the first person that I run a government, but the people that runs the government are from different African countries. So if you say, let's go to Uganda, what is the best thing about Uganda? I need to make sure that I pick a minister from Uganda. It's about Africa for me. It's not about individual countries. But don't worry. I don't want to say wonderful president, but don't worry. Someday, babes, someday, right? Okay, first lady, eh? But not wonderful president.
Yes, yes, and it's written Africa. You are Africa to the world. So this was the perfect thing for you.
WODEMAYA, ya, 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 ya. Mr. Ghana, baby, Africa to the world. Mr. Ghana, baby, Africa to the world. Wow.
There's this one also. You're from West Africa. These are flags of East Africa. So we hope you visit all of them and get to tell their stories.
Wow.
Because they are trying to unite into an East African community. So that you don't have suffer visa issues when you're entering.
That's true, that's right.
Wow.
Mr. Ghana, baby, Africa to the world.
So this t-shirt says Hakuna Matata Uganda. As in there are no problems in Uganda. We love you so much. We only share love with you. Thank you.
You are my African queen. African queen.
Guys, I just want to say thank you so much. You know what? We've been wanting to buy such t-shirts, right, babes?
Yeah.
But we didn't get the time to go for them. So thank you so much.
And this is for you. This is purely Ugandan. So we hope you remember us as you move around.
Please don't remove it.
We love you so much, WODEMAYA, and Trudy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We love you too.
I don't know what to say. I think the love has been amazing. I want to tell you guys, I appreciate the love. I love the unity among you guys, and I just hope that this unity is not because WODEMAYA is here, but this unity should be something that exists between you all. Spread love, not hate. Let's all love Africa, promote Africa, and let's Unite Africa. I feel so emotional when I see Africans coming together like this, man. This is the Africa we want. But I want to tell you guys, I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Don't give up. Don't. MC, if I talk, I'll cry, you know. All I want to tell you guys is support this guy because eating the African way shows the values of Africans, yeah? So with your little support, I believe that this channel can go a long way. So if you are seeing my face on this screen, you click on this video because of WODEMAYA, do me a favor. You know how we do it. It's by force to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Maya.
Hey guys, so whatever you're going through in life right now, I just want to encourage you to never give up. Things get better, you know, and yeah, subscribe to this channel to enjoy, you know, eating African food the African way.